Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, bringing you another video review, this time from Transformers Combiner Wars. It's the leader class Megatron, who, oddly enough, he wasn't out online yet, but I walked into Toys R Us and there he was. So, there you go. Take a look out. Wonderful Combiner Wars packaging, nice artwork. Same artwork that's on his collector's card. Back there. It's got a little bit of a bio up top if you want to read it, if you can. Maybe I'll read it for you. There was a time when the name of Megatron was honored by many across Cybertron. But power inevitably corrupts, and none are so powerful as mighty Megatron. Long ago, he forgot he was a hero and became nothing more than a tyrant. The war he launched eventually drained his home planet of life. Not even the death of a world could sate his hunger for conquest. So yeah. Nice image of him on the back here. All that good stuff. Get that out of here. You don't want to see the box anymore. I'm going to come down. And we're going to bring in this beautiful silver tank. I don't mind Megatron being a tank. I will say I have the X-Transbots Polyon pre-ordered, so as soon as they release that, I will have a gun Megatron of Masterpiece scale. Hopefully it's not a piece of junk. We'll see. But here he is in his tank mode and all his glory. These are removable. Come on. They actually combine. He's a combiner. No, he's not a combiner, but his weapons combine. And this turret can go with 360 if you want. Unfortunately, you can't get any elevation on the gun. The treads actually work. I don't know if you can see that. Treads actually work, and that is beautiful. And this collector's card, here it is, nice artwork on it. Comes with some stickers. Comes with these swirls like the G1 toy had. It's got this piece that goes on his arm cannon. Haven't figured out where yet, but I'm probably not going to put it on. And then it comes with 2 Decepticon symbols and 2 Autobot symbols. If you want to be current on the comics, then you put the Autobot symbols on them. You want to keep them as close to G1, leave the Decepticon symbol on them. I'm not using any of those stickers. I think he looks fine the way he is. But he does have a nice Decepticon symbol there. From the bottom, yeah, he's got visible head syndrome, and that's his chest. But otherwise, he kind of hides his robot mode really well. So there. A little size comparison. Here he is with Combiner Wars Voyager Optimus. You see the tank is a lot larger. And yes, I added paint to Optimus. He needed it. He needed it. I think he looks better like this. Anyway. You see them together. Of course, he's a leader class. He's going to be much larger. But, yeah, there you go. So I'm going to transform him. Because it's actually quite simple to transform him. As we just, you know, untab some stuff and move some stuff. Come on, untab. These just fold out and become his legs. This part untabs. That's going to be his crotch. Let me get that out of the way. Come on, cooperate. There we go. And just flip down his feet that have actual ratchets in them. There, he's transformed. I'm kidding. Kidding. And tab these from the front. These come back. These actually tab together, which we'll get into once we get his arms and stuff done. His arms are here on the turret. Put them there. Off to the side. This whole thing flips down, tabs in. Crotch plate comes up, that tabs in. Everything tabs in at some point in time. Flip his head around. He's gotten tall. Just give me a second. I'll raise the camera. Don't worry. Flip his head around. His hands are just hidden under here. Come on, cooperate. This collapses down. You're supposed to put his gun like this for robot mode so you can fire the missile. This just looks more G1, so I'm keeping it that way. Put the hands in. He suffers the same problem that Optimus has ratchet-wise, especially in his hips. And these come in the back, and they fold down, tab together. And that's basically his robot mode right there. He looks really good. Don't get me wrong. He looks really, really good. You can actually take the gun and put it on top of his arm like this to give you the G1. Pew, pew, pew. But if you want the elbow articulation, you leave it like that, and then you can have your elbow articulation too. And still use the cannon. It's just the way I do it. Just look at this guy. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Give me 1 second. And if you want to see, here he is with Optimus Prime. Combiner Wars Optimus Prime, he's a lot larger. It's over, Prime. Maybe it is. But yeah, I love this part. Very G1 here. This whole chest piece, even though it's fake and was part of the transformation sheet, very G1. Articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint swivel thing. He does have light piping, kind of hard to see right now because he's so tall. He's actually above where most of my light source is. But he does have, if you catch the light right, he does have some lovely red light piping. A lot of people are complaining about this part here, this ugly red bit. I don't care. Yeah, the way his arms swing out is kind of odd, but they still swing out. So you got that. And, to incorporate a swinging turret in tank mode, they had to do that. I can understand that. He's got a decent elbow with a heavy ratchet on both sides. Wrists do swivel, which is good. He has a waist swivel, but to use it, you have to push these up so you can access his waist swivel. And if you don't want to use the waist swivel, push him down. That's all. Like I said, his hips have the same problem as Optimus. They're either too wide or they're too close together. So I mean, if you bend his knees a little bit, he doesn't look too bad. Like that. You can go forward, back, kick out. The skirts do get out of the way. There, he rotates. And there's even a tiny minimal amount of rocker in his foot. Not much, but just enough to keep him stable. Yeah. And you just look at his face. Look at his face. If that isn't a G1 Megatron face, I don't know what it is. Even's got the black there above his brow. Very nicely done. I mean, this is a love letter to Megatron fans from Hasbro. Really is. If you can't see yourself getting this figure, I don't know what to tell you. But this guy he's really cool. He really is. I mean, I just like this. Starscream! I mean, without giving us a gun, because, they're never going to give us another gun Megatron. That's just not going to happen. But to give us a G1 inspired robot mode like this, in this color scheme, bravo, Hasbro. Bravo. Good job. And yes, his missile does fire, if you're wondering. Pew. He's firing backwards. Alright. So yeah, there you go. Keep an eye out, because I found this at Toys R Us. He's apparently hitting retail now. And I also saw the Armada version, which I'm not getting, because I only needed one of them. I didn't need both. I mean, they're basically the same robot with different chest and heads. So, yeah. This is the Megatron for me. This is going to look nice with my collection. Now, if you want to really see his size, here he is with Leader Jetfire. And he's actually taller than Leader Jetfire, which is nice. And if you want to see him with the combiners, here he is with Superion. You can see, yeah, Superion's bigger, but he still is imposing next to Superion. So yeah, highly recommended. Highly recommended. You guys go out and find yourself a Leader Class Megatron. He is worth it. Be good. I'm going to send the Despot after you. You do not want to mess with him. Later.